This lady asked me, have I been married? I told her as I got married at 18 and divorced at 19. In her mind, she like, oh yeah, y'all little young ass don't be knowing what y'all doing. No, unfortunately, my wife was 34 years old. I caught her sucking dick in front of the crib while I pay bills at. Could you imagine being 18 years old, trapping pills, and then working at UPS, getting up at 4 in the morning, going to Bensenville when the bus and shit start running, you walking on the side of the E-way to provide and pay bills, and you look outside a fucking window and a bitch is sucking dick? You hear me? Yeah. As dangerous as I am, do it looks like I gave up? I ain't give a fuck, man. I went and put that truck fit shit on. I put some shoes on. I put a scenery on and moved the fuck on. Yeah, that shit, boy, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. Ooh wee. Ooh, that shit hurt, boy. And I never told nobody. It hurt me so bad to look outside the window, shorty, that I'm paying bills at for a bitch who don't gotta work cause she get a check every month. But I'm working hard, shorty, and this bitch is outside sucking dick. Baby, baby, listen. What was wrong with you sucking mine? And y'all need to understand, most of y'all expect marriage of being ownership. The only thing you can own in a marriage is a business. You don't own your kids. You may own your home. You can own your car. But you do not own that person. You don't own your kids either. Y'all gotta understand what's real about this shit. More than anything when you get married. If you catch somebody doing something that you don't like them to do, even if you have poured and gave them loyalty, financial stability, comfortability, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize, man, they gonna do what they do as a person that's not involved in what you expected them to be involved in. Some people will marry you just to be like, yeah, they gonna have to deal with me. No. If you catch somebody cheating and shit, don't go and get to fighting and doing all that. Yeah, because some of y'all think a marriage is it's some property. Like, you ever seen somebody pick love up? You love a motherfucker. You don't pick love up nowhere. You can't drop it off. You can't, I own this love. You can love a motherfucker, but you can't, the love you got for him ain't nothing that's property that's a part of the way you loving them. If a motherfucker do you wrong, ain't no commercial breaks. If somebody do you wrong in a marriage, as an adult, you have the right to move the fuck around. You don't have to tell nobody shit. But if you don't know how to communicate, if you don't know how to tell a motherfucker, I don't like what's going on, whatever, and they think you just something to fucking play with, you can move the fuck around. If you find somebody cheating, you don't go and fight. You get your evidence. If you want to go and collect some money from a pathetic motherfucker, I don't even got that type of emotion. I don't want no, shit, I wanted your love, and now you got that type of shit going. Why the fuck would I want to get some money from you? I go get my own money any fucking way. Fuck is you talking about? And then that wasn't the only time I caught her. When we first moved to my motherfucking crib, shorty, I ain't know she was in a relationship with some dude standing there at his crib with his mama. And I guess they was helping her pay her bills. He was whooping her ass too. So in some way I was thinking like she used me to get out of it. Because motherfuckers know, boy, come on, man, stop playing. I'm God's son. Yeah, I'm a descendant of Jesus. Fuck is you talking about? So she used me a little bit to get out of the situation from him whooping her ass. So everything happened fast. Now, we moved to the new crib. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is somebody knocking on my door? How the fuck he even get the address any fucking ways? Her sister go to the damn door and then coming out whispering little shit, little signal, little weird motherfucking bitch. She go out there and talk to him about whatever the fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I'm tough as hell like that. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no motherfucker put their hands on me, say shit to me or nothing. They ain't step foot in my motherfucking crib, but knocking on my door is a problem. Yeah, man, yeah. I already had an X on my background for UUW. Who the fuck you think trying to go to jail for somebody that's grown as fuck and don't know how to move the fuck on? Trust me. So when that was the first incident, she been wilding for a while, shorty. I'm talking about for real. Y'all stick around though, goddammit. Y'all asking me how old I was when I was 17 years old when I first met her. You know, I'm very serious. I was 17 years old when I started dating her, actually. I got locked up in DeKalb, Illinois for a juvenile warrant. That's how young I was, shorty. I was in jail for a juvenile warrant. But they sent me to the county because I was turning 18. Well, you know how sometimes they be like, all right, well, they ain't gonna put you around whatever because I ain't have like no grown crimes or nothing. I just didn't go to court. You know, it was a lot of shit. I had a lot of shit going on then, so it was a lot going on for real. I couldn't, you know, I had to warn me so much, goddamn it, you don't even understand. So yeah, I met her. Me and her was together at 17. I turned 18 with her. You know, so when I was trapping and shit on the block, none of the guys on the block knew my real age. They were like, man, I'm finna go bond them out when I got booked on the block my first time, shorty. They like, man, I'm finna go bond them out. They like, you can't bond him out, boy, he a juvenile. Boy, that man was like, what you mean? Well, he couldn't believe that shit. That man was like, juvenile? Shit, you a lie. I'm like, shorty, ain't no fucking way this entire time these folks thinking I'm grown as fuck, for real. Man, people treat you like you're grown. They give you grown responsibilities. They expect you to be an adult more than them. They expect you to be more calm than them and keep your voice at a certain tone than them when they overreacting. Grown-ass parents, too, by the way. But yeah, man, I started dating her at 17. I've been a man way before then, though. You get what I'm saying?